Hey everyone, hope you're all doing good today. So today we're going to talk about the Ethereum pump, some altcoin picks, and some technical analysis for Ethereum, Bitcoin, and a couple of altcoins, as well as some coins that have pumped a lot today. So stay tuned for that. But first, let's go over Ethereum. So Ethereum's a big player, big kid on the block today, and a lot of people have been talking about it. Again, it had that $3,000 level that was that psychological level that any round number such as 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, there's always that kind of hesitation that, okay, this is going to be resistance. Well, Ethereum stood, just below 3,000, but not too long. I mean, I think it maybe spent 15, 30 minutes below 3,000 when it was right there and then just broke above it. And now it's up over 10% to $3,179. So I don't know if anyone would have saw this coming this fast. I mean, just a month ago, it was under 2,000. And a lot of people are asking what's the reason for it. Well, I actually found on Twitter, this guy here, if you follow him, it's at key_young_Jew. And basically he posts, he's the CEO of CryptoQuant, which is a really good website. But he posted new all-time high for ETH. I believe this buying power came from institutional investors. So if you just look at here, it says 400,000 ETH flowed out from Coinbase a few days ago. Speculative guess, institutions are now buying Ethereum. So again, that is something to keep in mind. We've been talking about it. 2017, that term was used countless times. Institutions are buying. Institutions are buying. Well, now we have the solidified proof that institutions actually are buying now, and why this is different than the 2017 bull run. So keep that in mind. Again, it's always good to have some ETH when you get it on a dip, because this thing has just been on a tear no matter what indicators are saying. Now, looking at our watch list here, so a lot of coins are doing really well. Again, Ethereum's doing well. And then one that I'm bullish on is Solana. So Solana, it's pumped 6%, but it's still got some room to run. And I'm going to show a chart actually in about 5 minutes about why I think it still has a lot more room to run here. But basically, it's a DeFi platform, Solana Summer, a lot of projects being built, Solana Hackathon. I mean, a lot of stuff for Solana is going to be big. So I believe Ethereum and Solana are going to lead this summer for altcoin pumps. FTT tokens have been doing amazing. Again, it's just like the BNB token, right? But FTX Exchange is growing exponentially, and one that I think is going to do really well in the future. And then you have Polygon I'm bullish on, up 10%. Helium, we called in our Discord group, actually. We called this just below $17, up 7.5% today. And then Venus has actually been a huge player for us, up 33% to $131. So let's go ahead and look at some of those coins real quick. You can see Venus actually called that at $75.38. This was April 14th. And basically I tweeted their airdrop that was going on May 15th. I knew this would pump, and basically from there you can see it's almost been 100% gain. It's been insane. And then also one that's been a nice gain for us, again, Radium, called that at 846. It's nearly doubled from that. And then also I called Serum, and I believe I called Serum at here, buying some Serum here at 573. That's over $11 now. That's doubled. And again, you just see a lot of these coins we're calling early. And again, I do a ton of research on these coins, and I try to have the best picks, and it's like a second job for me doing this stuff, but I love every minute of it. So if you want to join the Discord group, go ahead and send me a comment, or actually message me on Twitter. Send me a DM. I answer those really quick, or just message me on Discord as well. I answer that pretty quickly. But again, Serum's doing really well. DeFi is doing amazing. Radium's up 15% to 1580. And then again, Bafita's up 9%. We called this at $3, so up 20% from our entry. So really big things going on. And also Cope has been doing really well. This coin's been talked about like crazy. Again, it's big for its airdrop that it had that's now worth over $12,000. And the developer, he's an amazing guy, Cyril. And basically he's, trying to help and give to those in need, and just kind of, to help everyone out who's not financially stable. And they're coming out with a lot of good stuff, and I believe they're going to do very, very well in the future. So keep that in mind. And then Euler Tools is another one I've been talking about. I'll post that in the Discord group. They have their V1 launch coming up in the next couple days. I'm going to make a video on that. But yeah, they're up 66% today. It's insane. So again, definitely some opportunities here along with the rope token. They're probably going to get listed on the Radium network for fusion pools pretty soon. So that's going to pump as well. But with that, let's go over some technical analysis. So Ethereum, right? That's the big coin right now. Everyone's looking at where's Ethereum going to go from here? Well, right now, there's not really a ceiling per se. The best thing we can do right now is draw our trend lines, right? So let's go ahead and draw a trend line here. And let's actually draw this trend line that it's been on for the past couple of days. So right about there, we can say that's pretty confident that that's a good trend line right there, okay? So basically touched all those points right there. And now that's what we're going to be looking at for our next, if it comes down, is our next support. So looking at support, again, very close to $3,000, honestly. I mean, we can call it 3,000. 3,000 to 30.50. Next support, if it breaks that and it goes down here, then again, I have this trend line on the 4-hour that's way far out here. You can see it touched 1, 2, 3 times, and then it acted as support, and now it's continuing. So if it blows through this 3,000 resistance, I am going to be looking at about 2,800. Again, if we want to really draw a resistance support line here, we can draw one right there, and then we can draw one right there as well at about 2780. So again, these levels are definitely ones to watch out for. For buying, again, recommend trying to buy, possibly getting in this level. If it does fall below here, getting towards this horizontal support near $3,000. And if it does continue to fall, then the real important support is going to be right here. So you're going to want to see it wick down possibly to 2880, all the way down here to about 2840. So I see some good buy levels there on a pullback. Looking at the indicators right now, we're seeing the MACD starting to curve to the upside still. We're seeing RSI actually curving to the upside. Again, MFI Pro is curving to the downside possibly, but again, Ethereum is looking really well. So I can definitely see it continuing to the upside from here, and definitely buying on pullbacks because this has been a strong performer. Next, looking at Solana. So Solana's been a big one that I've been very, very bullish on. I continue to be bullish on. So a couple reasons, again, I already mentioned them, but you can see here that this trend line I had, it actually bounced off of that and it broke through this resistance here. Very, very bullish. Now this next near-term target I'm looking at is this diagonal resistance at $52. So $52 is my next target. If it does break that, then again, really, not much else to go from there. But the biggest thing is just making sure we break this resistance of $49.60 to get to that $52. But next after that, then again, you can see it's $65 is probably the next big resistance. So if you're looking at buying on a pullback, then definitely recommend, between this possibly $47.10 level all the way up to $48, buying a little DCAing there. And then from there, possibly DCAing in these two levels right here, potentially closer to the support of about 43.60, and then closer to the support of about 40.70. So those two levels as well. I'm looking to buy back there. Now next, looking at Radium. So Radium, it's something how it respects these trend lines. I mean, I drew this from super far back from May 14th, and you can see here that it has still respected that trend line and still continues to do so. If we do break this trend line, expect us to go to $20. I mean, expect us to go parabolic, even though we've already been going parabolic. Yeah, this trend line's been respected a lot, so it's going to be very, very bullish if it does break it. But if you're looking at buying on a pullback, look for this support level right here. It's going to be about 1470, then going down to 1390, and then finally this resistance line here, it's going to be about 1320. So all good DCAs, dollar cost average. Never want to put all your eggs in one basket, so a little bit, each way down from there. But the indicators right now, MACD's crossed to the upside. RSI starting to curve to the downside, but MFI Pro still curving to the upside, indicating still strong buy pressure. So we'll see if Radium can hold and continue to new all-time highs. Next, Serum. Serum's another one I'm super, super bullish on. So if you don't have any Serum, highly recommend getting some. But right now you can see we did buy in this net here, and it has gone to its all-time highs. It's right now at 1172. So now we're kind of asking, okay, where do we go from here? Well, the big thing here, right, is seeing if you can draw this diagonal trend line resistance. Okay, so this is the big thing, and we can see here that it has played out. It is acting as resistance right now. If it does break above this, that is very bullish. Then we'll be looking for it to act as support. So right now, again, looking at that 1175 level, if it can break this, very, very bullish for Serum. But on a pullback, I would look to buy at about this 1060 level, all the way down this diagonal trend line here at about $10. So $10 to 1060, again, good DCAs, and all the way down actually at about $9. Really good support levels all the way through. But the indicators are MACD's crossed to the upside. We got RSI still curving up, and then we have the MFI Pro still curving up. So very bullish here for Serum. I think we're definitely just getting started long term. Definitely looking at $20 to $30 easy with Serum. Next, looking at Bonfida token. So Bonfida, again, it's coming up against this trend line as well. I'm telling you guys, these trend lines are magic. Basically right now, it's respecting this trend line. If it does break above this trend line, then we're off to the races for Bonfida. So definitely thinking this thing could go, it's still a very low rank. I think it's ranked at least 400 on CoinMarketCap. So definitely could could run a little bit from there. Expecting, you know, $5 short term all the way to $10 plus long term. So again, if you're looking to buy in a pullback, then look for buying it around this 330 level. And then also all the way down right here, this is a strong support, going to be at about that $3 level. So if you can get some at $3, that'd be really good. Again, dollar cost average down on this resistance here, and then towards this support here. But the indicators right now are saying curve to the upside MACD, RSI, but MFI Pro is getting oversold, so look for it to possibly curve to the downside and retest this resistance of 335. The next XVS. So XVS, yeah, this one just been crazy. Again, they have the airdrop coming. A lot of people are going to continue to buy it in anticipation of the airdrop, but it did cross over this long-term resistance that it had, which is extremely bullish. Looking for it to bounce off of here at about $1.28. If it cannot, then definitely going to see this support being hit at about $1.16. So this would be a good spot to give your first buys about $1.16. And then all the way down, looking for another buy at about $97 if it can get down here. So definitely something to keep in mind here if XVS does not want to continue upward. But the MACD is crossing to the upside. RSI is curving down. MFI Pro, it looks like it wants to level off. So again, may have a cool off period here. So definitely these levels here would be good to buy. And then from there, last but not least, going for Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin, you can see actually doesn't have any lines. Let me go ahead and refresh the trading view page. This should be able to actually pull up the trend lines I have. If not, we'll just draw them real time. But basically for Bitcoin, it's been doing pretty good recently. Again, we did have a slump on Bitcoin, so it didn't really, it wasn't really moving too much, but we actually were able to bounce off this support level that it had, which is very, very bullish at 56,300, and now it wants to continue up. It's nearly at $59,000. Next resistance I am looking at is going to be about 60,000. So again, this is a very important level. Bitcoin breaks at 60,000 level, then look out, we're going to 62,500. So that's a big level I'm looking at right now. Do we have the juice to get there? Well, MACD just crossed to the upside, RSI is up, MFI Pro is curving up, but we do have a red diamond here on the VP extractor, which is never good. So could see some possible short-term downside, especially with this resistance of 60K before trying to give another push to the upside to get to that 62.5 and then eventually all-time highs from there. So again, stuff to buy with Bitcoin on a pullback. Look for buying here at about 56.3. And then this really, if you just continue this trend line down, there's going to be very good support here at about 51.7. So those two levels there for that. But if y'all had any questions, again, please leave them in the comments below. And please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you want to join my Discord group, go ahead and send me a message on Twitter or message me on Discord. I'll be happy to tell you the details about that. But with that, till next time, thanks for watching.